Welcome to the world of Sanitize systems. Over the next few minutes, I will provide an insight to the need, value, and effectiveness of the revolutionary shopping cart Sanitize systems, or SCSS. The goal of SCSS is to provide retailers with a human and environmentally safe automated system that sanitizes every shopping cart without drains, water inlets, disruption of customer flow, or wet shopping carts and floors. Research from various sources has proven that shopping carts are one of the most contaminated public surfaces. The University of Arizona tested over 800 public surfaces in 4 U.S. cities. This research tested for the presence of protein in fecal matter, as well as 3 biochemical markers that could contain illness-causing substances: hemoglobin, alpha amylase, and urea. The tests conducted on shopping carts produced alarming results. Over 70% of shopping carts tested contained dangerously high levels of bacteria and protein counts. This placed shopping carts third on the list of most contaminated public surfaces, ranking only behind playground equipment and public handrails. Another recent study conducted by MSNBC found even more alarming results. Medical correspondent Dr. Chuck Gerber tested shopping carts from California to Iowa to Georgia and found that over 80% of shopping carts nationwide contained high levels of E. coli. The problem doesn't only exist in human-to-human contact. When you get leaky meat packages, broken eggs, and even yeast from bread spilled into the basket, you end up with the perfect breeding ground for multiple illness-causing proteins. Now imagine these contaminated shopping carts incubating in the sun and weather elements for days. These biological hazards then transfer to customers, the bottom of grocery bags, onto the grocery items themselves, and into customers' cars and homes. The SCSS was specifically designed with the needs of the retailer in mind. We wanted to provide a system that was effective, yet non-intrusive. The SCSS is comprised of 2 major components: the pumping station and the atomizing jet lines. The pumping station is a small walking all-weather cabinet that houses both the power unit and the sanitizer reservoir. The power unit contains all the necessary high-pressure pumps, automatic timers, and control panels. The sanitizer reservoir, which holds over 40 gallons of sanitizer, only needs to be refilled once per month. The pumping station is completely self-contained and only requires a standard 110 electrical outlet to function. The sanitizer reservoir provides all of the necessary sanitizer to operate, and therefore the system does not require any type of water inlet or outlet. The pumping station is attached to the atomizing jet lines via high-pressure threaded hose. These jet lines consist of stainless steel tubing and atomizing jet heads. Every SCSS is custom designed for each retailer depending on shopping cart holding area layout. Some systems may require only 1 atomizing jet line, while others, like the one seen here, require multiple. The customization of the jet line layout ensures that complete coverage of every shopping cart in the holding area is achieved. Installation of the SCSS can be achieved in any retail store, regardless of layout or where you may house your shopping carts for distribution to customers. Depending on store layout, 1, 2, or multiple atomizing lines can be attached to existing walls, shopping cart corrals, or we can even provide the necessary apparatus to ensure proper SCSS installation. Before the installation of this SCSS, this retailer simply stacked their shopping carts in rows as they are now. There was nowhere to attach the SCSS atomizing jet lines. Sanitize Systems was happy to provide these corrals that not only more organized the carts for customer distribution, but also provided the perfect apparatus for the SCSS. This state-of-the-art system relies heavily on an extremely fine atomization process. By creating a 0.08 micron sized droplet, the SCSS is able to penetrate stacked together shopping carts and leave them completely sanitized and completely dry. As you can see, the fine atomization virtually turns into a cloud that dries on contact with the shopping carts. This also leaves the floor of any shopping cart holding room completely dry. Atomization was key to the success of SCSS. The SCSS is the first and only fully automated shopping cart sanitizer. Each system is custom and pre-programmed to activate based on size of shopping cart holding room, store traffic, and store hours. The system seen here operates from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and automatically activates every 30 minutes. Each sanitizing session lasts for 5 seconds. The activation times can be adjusted from hour to hour and day to day to ensure that more sanitizing sessions can occur during high customer traffic hours. To determine the effectiveness of the SCSS as a complete sanitizer, Sanitize Systems contracted precision analytical laboratories to perform microbial, protein, and virucidal tests. After operating for 30 days, the tests were conducted at Hart's Family Center in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Samples were taken on 5 different areas of the shopping cart: the handrail, the infant seat, the basket rail, the bottom of the basket, and the undercarriage. The tests were conducted to show any presence of E. coli, Salmonella, Listeria, Staph aureus, as well as total coliforms and an aerobic plate count. Over 30 shopping carts were randomly selected to perform this test, and the results were extremely convincing. There was no presence of E. coli, Salmonella, Listeria, or Staph aureus. The total coliforms on all tests was less than 10, and the aerobic plate counts were less than 10 on the handrail and infant seat, less than 50 on the basket rail and basket bottom, and less than 170 on the undercarriage. Thank you for taking the time to enjoy our informative product introduction. For more information, please visit our website at www.sanitizesystems.com, or feel free to contact our offices with any additional questions. Sanitize Systems, sanitizing for safer shopping.